I'm bored at my partner library, waiting to receive money. You can give me money in person through PayPal through my GoFundMe campaign. My PayPal accounts are $8 from Sky Designs to send them straight to my heart or you let into art shop I am to a long shop. My GoFundMe campaign is GoFundMe.com/. You can decapitate my homies, sons, and systems, and hurt me, and steal the money, and get away with money. You can decapitate my homies, sons, and systems, and rape me, and steal my money, steal my homes, and steal my vehicles. I miss data, I miss money. That's switching care about them, I'm appalled. Even though they're not presidents hosting, but they were that Victoria George. Okay, actually, they show up like un melódico pinga loca. Ew, qué basura la gente. Yeah, he's trying to rape me, to treat me well and date. I was so confident of him, the prostitution, what else to do. Disgusting. He stole my money to date me decades ago, and then terrorized me to make the right choice, trying to rape me. You're disgusting. He is disgusting. People who go from listening to this money, and I rely on him. Okay. Confidence. I'm they think that I invaded privacy, or that I even find out to see what they steal from me. I'm so pathetic. Legendarios quiere saber la vida de Claudia Gabriela. Claudia Gabriela quiere saber la vida de Legendarios. Carolina Chávez quiere saber la vida de Vladimir Isabel. Este quiere saber lo que no sabe de Carolina a través de Carolina. So they steal my money and they get in the way of me receiving money, hoping that I would have played private detective to see what they do privately when they're not around each other. That's why they went to court for stealing from me and getting away with me receiving money. They're like the best part though. Como le dicen nena, I heard. ¿Cuál fue tu parte favorita de la película? I'm like, I've been here in court. Yo no sabía que Carolina tiene una casa en España. Que salió a reducir en todo esto. Y ahora voy yo a ver si me lleva al trabajo. Y esta tiene una prima que no sabía que existía, a ver si la violó. They never stop raping. They're so gross. They're disgusting. They feel pride if they go to court because then they find out about personal details of other people. Well, court may be careful and not talk about people's private lives in front of each other. You get the campo de Marilyn Lorenzo, so like the campo de Garoña, Chávez, y the campo de James, y the Cristianos Sexuales, y the campo de Pro de Barrio, y the Murias. Y the campo de Homies, or the sons are raping us, and money, and lawyers, and they're nosy, they're lazy, they're swindlers, they're snoopers, they're terrorists. Yeah. That, that's why I'm homeless. Because I'm a victim of that. They're so rules. They're trying to facilitate my siblings right now. Yeah, if we could turn back time. Some of these whenever walk into my grandpappy's home while I was there because my grandpappy's also there. My grandpappy and people who started to me. I don't know if we could turn back time. Like, no empieza con esa mierda. You never put in any effort trying to kill me. Stop it with that shit. Yeah, if we could turn back time. It's only because I respect it also. Yo estoy teniendo una hacia la movilizarme de digital trying to make maybe movie or and take them into consideration when I'm asking you that you kill him immediately. Or he's trying to rape me, so he's trying to put me in a wheelchair or in una camilla to rape me. He's trying to cause me Alzheimer's, so I forget him and remember him. Ew, ew, ew. So gross. I'm more coughing. Coughing. Yeah, so they joke, they're like, so if we don't read her Facebook thing, well, she is in court, she's gonna be stuck in court every day. Thinking that they're penalty for us. And that's why they still my money. They're just don't pay attention to what they read on Facebook. Like she's on court in court. It's like she's in court. So she's gonna be in court for the her license and the penalty for me. They're disgusting, they're so wrong. And more, es un tacaño. Yo me robó mi carro, tu sin fancy. Pero llego y te voy a vivir de la grama. De cualquier grama que tú sin gastarme cosas. Por menos. Eso dice la gente. No, creo que yo. Ya no sé my sources, so they really, they murder. They're like, ay, she voy bien, oh my god. So they rape more people and they steal money from people and murder more people. There's traffic people into their lives like we have is the problem. Our mother stopped talking for us, be her friends. Like you just are in a closet with the person you're talking to. Like what's your purpose of doing that? Ruining someone's life. That's what they do. So they go on and say, oh, so our second cousin here never got to have sex with our sibling. Ay, no, ay, volvieron. Déjame presentar. Mira, mira. Esta es mi amiga. I call her amiga. Voy a text. Amiga is muerta. Prima is muerta. They literally, their main activity is like if I call her amiga, I will believe me. Amiga, te presento a Harvard. Se está viendo el video porque mi no está con él. Anyway, se tiene un pelo fabuloso. Ay, si supieras lo que hizo ayer. Threesome with me and Harvard. Okay, okay. They're disgusting. everything. You can decapitate Evelyn Lorenzo Acevedo. You can decapitate Marilyn Lorenzo Acevedo. You can decapitate Gina Lorenzo Acevedo. You can decapitate Marilyn Lorenzo Acevedo. Everything is still in the name of everything. I think the names are all very much Alex. He is even 9 years younger than me. Turned out to be Manolito Scaroso. Let's ask if I told her how to crochet sandwiches. Alex will find. I still just want to make the impression that I'm like Queen Elizabeth, that these 25 bodyguards near her for her food of that poison, trying to kill me. They hype me up. Ew, 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 ew. And there's no one trying to poison me. They're just trying to starve me because I have the influence to make people eat. They caused my son telasma. They confessed to that decades ago. They're disgusting. They want to be prettier than me. They don't want their host, the little mama, need to do drugs with them to feel bad about themselves. So they've caused my starvation. I'm quite Miss Goody Two Shoes never does cocaine. Never will do cocaine. And he's trying to destroy my life, trying to make himself look better than me. They are disgusting. Son una basura, una asquerosidad. They're sex addicts, they're murderers, they're thieves. They're porn addicts too. Son un asco, son un asco, son un hombre who could die today. There's a corte pene para mí no se desangrarse ahora. What else is it? It's April 27, 2024. I'm talking the FBI in this post, NATO, Interpol, the United States Attorney Justice, possibly. What else? Emotionless. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, I like that. I posted it. I was thinking about myself in joke when I posted that. I miss it. I miss it. It's like family of Argentine trying to like they money. They take them hostage their servants. All of his fake profiles. It's so annoying. So gross. Menorito asqueroso, una basura, made all the wrong decisions. He needs to live with that. I'm never gonna be anything to him. I don't want him in my life. People need to stop encouraging him. Like, it may work out when they won't. Well, I did post them. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What am I up to? Watching this. Oh, some people. If I were in a court setting, I would feel crazy sometimes. It's like, but why am I in a place where people are getting prosecuted for abusing me and you're literally like a little child? Oh, I've heard about that. I think I had a relative that went through that. It's like, stop babysitting. Because she or he was speech impaired, and I heard that they're like, well, I'm just here watching a video on YouTube eating my snack. I have a magazine, and if for a while feels like the judge is babysitting them, and they put in danger the judge. They're gonna kill you. Yeah.
On a tight budget.
What else? What else? I'm bored.
See the impact of inflation most clearly these days at the grocery store, but you can also see it at food banks, where people who never dreamed they'd need it are turning for help.
I want to get food at the food bank just for fun one day to see what they offer.
Mark Strassman has tonight's Eye on
Those
America
bags
from
are so
Wallingford,
pretty.
Connecticut.
And I'm gonna join them vegetable co-op.
Under financial stress, takes a lot of time, a lot of planning.
John Kelsey, grocery shopping on a tight budget for a family of 5.
Whatever's on sale.
Food insecurity eats at home. A lifelong trauma. You remember what it was?
The first time I did it, I cried. To be in a position where you are doing okay.
Mhm.
You can see the impact of inflation most clearly these days at the grocery store, but you can also see it at food banks, where people who never dreamed they'd need it are turning for help. Even some with six-figure incomes are struggling to feed their families. Mark Strassman has tonight's Eye on America from Wallingford, Connecticut. Forget the image you may have of people who are hungry. In America, hunger is now as global as the
Is that good and gather?
60 deep.
I was on benefit.
Under financial stress, takes a lot of time, a lot of planning.
And John Kelsey, grocery shopping on a tight budget.
I wish all the Target.
Whatever's on sale.
Food insecurity eats at her. A lifelong trauma.
I would cook soup for myself. Not a money.
The first time I did it, I
I'm
cried.
gonna lose weight.
To be in
Got
a
a fat that I
position
want to
where
get rid of.
you are doing okay.
Seeking the death penalty for everyone that caused my starvation caused me to that fat. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? This doesn't work. I'm bored. I'll watch this later. Anyways, historical fires. Though I have to pick the magazines in a court setting, it would be coarse. Some lawyer of theirs may be like, yeah, but you put that magazine in front of her while he's there. I'm just at the library browsing. This is why it would work, and he'll get the death penalty, hopefully. What? What else? What else? I don't like being this transcendent. I can be listening to a book right now by Laura Roach on Hoopla through Bibliotech and still feel just as threatened by him killing me decades ago. What else? What else? What else? What else? Daytona Beach. I want to visit. What else? You can decapitate Eva Lorenzo Acevedo. You can decapitate Marilyn Lorenzo Acevedo. You can decapitate Gilbert Lorenzo Acevedo. You can decapitate my homie and Lorenzo sons that rape me, that steal my money and get in the way of embarrassing money. They're trying to get my siblings to rape me. You can decapitate Ramon Lorenzo that gets in the way of embarrassing money, false arrest immunity. Sadly. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I want to visit places. Ace. What is that barbecue like? Keelan's barbecue. Visit Pearland. Have I been there? Or I have a trip planned in my head to visit. What's up for Grand Falls? I haven't been there yet. That's why I haven't left this area just yet. I'm gonna visit for a day. What else? 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 What is the Olympic Brewing Company? What is this? Hike. Outfits based on. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What is the Curio Collection? Like literally the that just was not picturing like where's the hotel was. What? What else? What else? What else? That's really pretty. Those are really pretty. What else? Ew, ew, ew. You can decapitate that Kristen Estrada girl. She's so disgusting. Ew. He wants to try me because his mother has relatives here or his son with someone from here. He wants to get me to talk to people behind the scenes like, oh, you don't belong here in San Antonio. I know everyone, the surrounding areas. It's the Caribbean borders that I never run is so close. What he's looking is for alibis while he rapes. So he turns them into victims. It's disgusting. It's a terrorist. Oh, I want to show up there. That outfit's so relatable, both of them too. What else? I was just thinking about that. I was going to show up there. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? When a girl was working, what is it? What's that place? In Wichita Falls, where's that military Air Force Base? I would be shopping in Dallas or getting my hair did and eating there. What else? 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 What's Fiesta Italiana? What else? 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 That's so pretty. I'm bored. You can decapitate me when so just want to send that weakness to my money and get a little more some money that are a waste of time. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. Gets in the way of me saving money, stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicle so I can't be with my man. Or eventually I'm gonna find a man. I know ladies are pretty too. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, that's cute. Those murals I may visit one day. What else? What else? What else? He doesn't want me to run into him while he is holding hands with Kristen Estrada. As if I can. He might as well be a bottle of water. place more. And one looks at him and one maybe I say like, oh, I think I recognize him, or like, wow, handsome man, walks away. Y el tipo es un puerco, un asqueroso, una basura, una asquerosidad. He's the one that needs to be killed with the death penalty, withholding my money and stealing from me, so I look like I'm on house arrest, so I can't ever leave my home and run into him while he's impregnating girls, possibly pretending that they're me, full and raping people. Oh, he was there with that baby. Isaiah was conceived. That's possible. I didn't give her the present that I bought for her. Is an Isaiah rape baby. I bought it, or maybe I left it at the door. She invited me to her baby shower. Ew. And then they mock me behind the scenes as if I cared about that dick when I don't. And he possibly raped her so that he would have more babies surrounding my babies at the basis where a girl was gonna be at. While he steals my money so I can't live, so I would have to be attached to live with a girl at a military base. Porque esta basura asquerosa would stalk me, trying to rape me all the time. I was dining at Locho's Cafe once, tranquilita, and he showed up there. It's like, Ali, my dick needs attention. I ate my food and then he raped me in his vehicle at the beach. Full, so disgusting. Ew, 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 ew. Why already at a home with him? And he was filling the homes with leeches that do drugs with him because I don't do drugs with him. I haven't been able to stay in my home one day. And my name is in the title for. They're disgusting. They fill the homes with people that do drugs with them, and then he rapes me or tries to rape me. He's sick, so disgusting. Just kill him. I don't want him in my life ever. Cool. What else did I not see this earlier? Possibly. Where was that on? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate me when you started something. That right, me steal my money and get in the way of your same money. I think his name is Albert Leach Basura Alex Mantenido. And his mother warned him, don't get the major job. These things happen. She's going to be seeking the death penalty for you. For stealing your homes so she can't be with her man. Stealing your vehicle so she can't be with her man. Stealing her money, getting away with her. Receiving money just so she can't be with her man. Or he was profiled by them. So did I say that? And most people are smart like myself. Don't base their like or dislike based on only one situation towards an individual. There's Javier too. What? I used to joke or heard someone joke that Javier was the guy that everyone was gonna take to prom. What? I thought this was. I'm like, it's not fried pork from chicken. And worse than before. There's the plantain. What else? I've been through there several times. So he wants to steal my money so that when it's opening day, Christina's and I are gonna be like walking through there like a soleil. He tries to mock Ale. He's so gross. Has no respect for humanity. He's so gross. Y alguien va a estar pasando que una guagua sin dinero still se queda en San Antonio pobre. So he ends up confessing to people and they listen to him. They're so disgusting. And they're like, oh my God, he's such a bad boy. I want to suck his dick, right? He's taking people hostage and raping them left and right. Ew. Porque he doesn't use his videos if he watches them for him to rehabilitate himself. He uses it to create more porn in his head. He's a sex addict asqueroso. Una basura. I don't ever want him in my life. Y las lichas se creen que yo me muero por el fuck. They're so disgusting. You can decapitate Christina Estrada, stays in my homes without my permission, steals my money, gets in the way of your saving money. If she does so as an adult, I think she was a child back then. Yeah, an illegal prostitute. You can decapitate Angela Jobs. I'll hate her with you. Oh, there's slurp of semen. Am I better than the actual judge in this case? Some of them are conservative. They're like, these are so funny. So the victim are so not always. I'll be like, every sex encounter is individual and different. So I can be talking about sex addicts, blah blah blah, when I was literally on top of Edgar's dick, procreating, dating and Kehlani. I thought just maybe. No, just I wasn't thinking about any of those leeches that claim to be with him. They cling on to him. And me, una cosa tan asquerosa. They want credit as if they were someone who I thought about in my bedroom while having sex with Edgar. They're disgusting. They think they're desirable when they're not. They're unsexy as fuck. So gross. Una basura, una asquerosidad, unas liches puercas. Fo, que se maman la tota entre ellas, literalmente. People say, waiting for my pussy picture to arrive from someone that rapes me, waiting for opportunity to rape me. Dan un asco. If they were so happy and so sexy, I would be bawling right now and would have never starved in a day with how much these bitches steal from me. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. I'm bored. There's Javier again. What else? Those are so pretty outfits, so relatable. I have a pair of sandals in my closet I haven't worn yet. I'm waiting for the right t-shirt or top to wear with it. What else? Have I been there? Possibly not. What else? Ooh, an illegal prostitute as a child. Fall. Ew. Ew. You can decapitate Burgundy Woods if she stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of me receiving money, and steals my money as an adult, so I can't be with my man. They're so disgusting. Full. Does he stay in my homes without my permission, steal my vehicles, gets in the way of me receiving money, or steals my money? Or he was profiled into that by Marilyn Lorenzo Acevedo. I don't go on to find out. They're like, stop making people happy with artwork. So they profile sometimes street artists or people with galleries or museums trying to make people miserable. What else? What else? I'm so bored. What else? Anyways, this is progress in 2019. I didn't remember who Burgundy Woods is. And now I remember. I was just selling my artwork. I love these dresses. I think I designed something similar. What else? Who is this? Is there an Instagram for this? What else? I love these colors. What else? When I was born, most likely while I was being taken out of my mother's womb, There were people at Hyatt dancing and having fun, so I feel no jealousy. What else? 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 I just searched on Instagram. What else? What else? What else? Oh, there it is. One follows he possibly profiled her to steal from me to stay in my homes. I don't know. I'm not gonna go on to find out everyone that he has put on his dick trying to get me to kill myself. He's a rapist, murderer, and thief. He may have some genuine relationships from the perspective of people being like, whatever, I didn't meet him in a dangerous situation, so I'll overlook him being that a rapist, murderer, and thief. But they always know that behind the scenes he could have ulterior motives of why he's with that person. They're just very secure to be able to continue a relationship with them, and they won't. What else? What else? What else? What else? I need a dentist. Who won this year? Top lawyers, top doctors. What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. Top lawyers. More top lawyers. I missed it. Making money. What is this? A recipe. What else? What does it look like? Starlies in it. Oh, it's the chili. No red pepper that I can have. Oh, there's a list of dentists. No. Find a doctor, dentist.